Hello dear students, this is chapter 1 Chemical Reactions and Equations part 4. Here we are going to discuss about another type of chemical reaction, that is decomposition reaction. As the word itself, decompose means to break down or to dissociate. So here how we can define this reaction? Reaction in which a reactant breaks into more than one product. That is, we call it as decomposition reaction. We can also define decomposition reaction like a reaction in which a single compound breaks down to give two or more than two simpler substances. So both the ways we can define decomposition reaction. These reactions are just opposite to combination reaction. Combination reaction we studied in the last video that they help in the combination of reactant and a new product is formed. Whereas here in decomposition reaction, a single reactant will break up into more than one product. So decomposition reaction is opposite of combination reaction. To understand this, there is an activity 1.5 which shows here that FeSO4, that is ferrous sulfate, when heated changes to Fe2O3, that is ferric oxide, plus SO2 plus SO3, sulfur dioxide and sulfur trioxide. When this green color ferrous sulfate, remember the color of ferrous sulfate, this is green color substance. When it is heated, it changes into a brown color substance, or we may say brown fumes of ferric oxide. And another observation what we will be having is the strong smell of sulfur, which will tell us that oxides of sulfur are evolved during the decomposition of ferrous sulfate. If you will look forward, decomposition reaction can be in presence of heat, it can be in presence of electric current, it can be in presence of light. Okay, so when it takes place in presence of heat, it is called thermal decomposition. When it takes place in presence of electric current, it is called electrolytic decomposition or electrolysis. When it takes place in presence of light, it is called photodecomposition. So we will see all these decomposition reactions one by one. To understand this concept more clearly, at the end of this video, I have attached a very interesting animation which will make this concept of decomposition reaction more clear to you. So, watch carefully and watch till the end that animation. So, coming up to thermal decomposition. What is thermal decomposition? When decomposition or breakdown takes place with the help of heat, like calcium carbonate. We are well aware of this compound, that is called as limestone. When it is heated, then it changes into quicklime, that is calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. Now, when we will be heating this calcium carbonate, our observation which will tell us that compound has actually dissociated into quicklime and carbon dioxide will be the confirmatory test of this gas, that is carbon dioxide. What is the confirmatory test of carbon dioxide? That is lime water test. If we pass this gas through lime water, it will turn lime water milky. So that is confirmatory test for the evolution of carbon dioxide gas. So in presence of heat we have seen that limestone has dissociated or has decomposed into calcium oxide, quicklime plus carbon dioxide. This is a very important reaction. So do remember this. Coming to our next activity, activity 1.7, which shows the electric current helping in the decomposition of a substance. That is electrolytic decomposition, or we may say decomposition taking place in presence of electric current. Very important example of this is decomposition of water. When water undergoes electrolysis, then it dissociates into hydrogen represented by H2 and oxygen represented by O2. This experiment can be conducted with the help of a mug, with the help of two test tubes, 2 electrodes and a battery attached to it. At the 2 electrodes, we need to keep the test tube in the inverted position and mug is full of water. With the help of an electrolyte, we will be going through the decomposition of water. After decomposition takes place, you will find the test tubes are filled with certain gases, which will be indicated by downward displacement of water in the test tube. We will carefully take out the 2 test tubes, and how to confirm that which test tube contains hydrogen and which test tube contains oxygen? That is with the help of again confirmatory test. We know that confirmatory test for hydrogen and oxygen. For hydrogen, very important confirmatory test is pop-up sound experiment. If we bring a burning sphincter on the mouth of the test tube which is containing hydrogen, so we are talking about here hydrogen, we'll hear a pop-up sound. So that indicates that test tube contains hydrogen gas. Similarly, if the test tube containing oxygen, we know that oxygen is a supporter of combustion. A burning sphincter is brought near to the mouth of test tube containing oxygen, then the flame of the candle increases, which shows that oxygen is present in the test tube. So, with this we can easily carry out the electrolytic decomposition or electrolysis of water. Coming to our next activity, that is activity 1.8, where it is shown photo decomposition. Whenever term photo is written, we should understand that decomposition is taking place in presence of light. Okay, so if we look forward to this example given here of silver chloride, AgCl, that is silver chloride, in presence of sunlight, it breaks into silver and chlorine. So this AgCl is actually a white color compound, and this in presence of sunlight changes into grey color. So this is our observation which tells us that decomposition of silver chloride has already taken place, that is change of color. So this is a very good and important example for photo decomposition. In the similar way, breakdown of silver bromide takes place, which changes into silver and bromine. Both the processes what you are looking forward here, that is breakdown of AgCl and breakdown of AgBr, both processes are used in black and white photography, and we have seen 3 kinds of decomposition reaction, that is in presence of heat, in presence of electric current and in presence of light. All these are endothermic reaction. Why? Because heat is evolved during these reactions. Whereas we have seen that in combination reaction, the heat was evolved. Okay. So when heat is involved in a reaction, or we may say when heat is required to break down a substance, those kind of reactions are called endothermic reactions. Heat is involved, and when heat is evolved, we say it is exothermic reaction. So remember these two terms. Exo means out and thermal means heat, and endo means in and thermal means again heat. So endothermic means heat is involved in a reaction or in the breakdown of a compound, and in exothermic reaction heat is evolved. So I hope this video will make your concept of decomposition reaction more clear. To look forward to more new contents and videos, please like and subscribe this channel. Now it is the time to have a look at the animation which is just after this.
Oh.
Oh.